All right, let's do it here.
Ta-da!
What's up, Ta-da? How are you?
I am well. Happy
Yeah?
St. Patrick's Day.
You as well. Love the green.
I love your
the
green as well, the green plaid.
The thing is, we like the green this way. The
Yes.
green that we don't like is the green that's going to be showing up
No.
in radar, first alert weather, first alert action day.
Yes.
That's the headline maker today.
Yeah, and that's really what Steve has been warning y'all about all week, because we didn't want to catch you off guard
Right.
before heading out the door. And really, the pinpoint timing we're looking at is between 3 and 9 p.m. today. So we were lucky this morning while you headed out for work or school. You may not have seen any rain and maybe thinking, this weather's not coming. Later on is what you need to worry about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The line's on the way. It's hanging out in Texas right now, just kind of moving through. Just so you know, we are going to be talking a lot more.
Yes.
Steve is going to be talking to you a lot more, right where you are right now. You don't have to move anywhere. Right where you are, coming up at 9:30. So we're going to do this kind of quick, get out of his way, and kind of let you get to that forecast. But it is already impacting in our part of the world some schools and some local businesses, some state offices right now. You will have some dismissing early today.
Yes, so EBR Parish Schools, they have already said that they're going to let out early, right around 12:30 today. There's a growing list here of places. Some private schools are doing it, some are not. So you want to check out the story. I believe the city parish, EBR,
BR.
they're closing
About
their office
12:30.
buildings early too.
Yeah, about
so
12:30.
all things to be mindful of, especially when you talk about traffic, maybe getting busy around those times. Usually it's busy during carpool hours, so that might be moved up a little bit early for certain schools.
It takes a lot to push COVID and vaccines off the front page, so to speak. But down here, weather will do it. But something that is happening today related to all that, there should be actually stimulus money in bank accounts, a lot more of them beginning today.
Yeah, we talked about this 24 hours ago
Sure
right here. The big banks, think Chase, Wells Fargo, Capital One, they process those stimulus payments. So if you are a client of one of these big banks, one of the large institutions, check your bank account today.
Again, that's going to be one of the big stories for a lot of folks. One of the other big stories nationally, but it does have to do with us a little bit. As we kind of scroll through, not just a little bit, but a whole.
It was there.
It was a second ago.
Yes.
F. King Alexander, former president over at LSU, currently running the show at Oregon State University. But a big day today.
The Board of Trustees is meeting there because members of the OSU community, Oregon State, had written to the Board of Trustees after the Hush Blackwell report had come out here, alleging that saying that LSU had mishandled the sexual misconduct allegations. So, in response to that, the Board of Trustees says, look, we're going to go over that report, how it affected LSU students there, and how will this impact us here? And that goes to say termination is possible, discipline is possible. So all these things are on the table, but that meeting is happening today.
This afternoon, we'll let you know. Also happening a little bit later on, this was just, I mean, heartbreaking, devastating, horrifying. I mean, pick a synonym. The shooting outside in the Atlanta area, 8 people dead. Yeah,
one person is recovering right now in the hospital. But they do have, I mean authorities in the Atlanta area, they have a suspect in custody. They believe it is a 21-year-old Georgia man responsible for all these shootings. So 3 different crime scenes involved here. Police are looking to see if this was a racially motivated incident. They're not saying at this time, but that investigation is underway right now.
And the reason people are going down that path is that half a dozen of the 8 victims are Asian women at these shootings at these local spas. But again, that is a headline maker, regardless of where you are in the country. That is one that you are waking up to this morning. As you deal with all the local headlines, that is one that everyone is seeing. Something else that actually just popped up right here as well. LSU
big
making
deal.
this announcement. We weren't actually going to be, this is actually just coming in. It wasn't even on our radar as we were thinking about this, but it needs to be on a lot of folks' radar. Actual commencement, walking across the stage, and they're going to do it for the 2020 folks as well.
Talk about big milestones.
Cool.
This is something that you look forward to. You're done with school for a lot of kids, so big deal to have in-person commencement ceremony, not only for this year's graduating class, but for last year too.
We were talking pet adoptions today.
Yes.
So, you know, luck of the Irish kind of thing could be your lucky day over there at Companion Animal Alliance.
Yes. So obviously we are wearing green. You don't have to wear green when you go visit the shelter, but their St. Patrick's Day special, adoptions are $17. How do you beat $17?
You don't.
Yeah.
Those adoption fees, look, I'm all about adopting.
Right.
You know, there's some folks who got to have purebreds or whatever. They go to breeders and they do. I love I love the ability to go in there and bring something home with me that's just going to be forever and awesome.
Yes.
Sometimes it can be a little bit pricey. You got to do this and do that. Not right now. They're making it easy.
And they've got some beautiful dogs.
They
Callie
really do.
showed off
Saw 'em
this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, big dogs. One was whipping his tail in her face. I loved her. Just sweet. They've got so many animals there. Not only dogs, but cats too.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're thinking about a pet today, maybe a good day to go see.
Table would be a great day to go see everybody.
Yes.
Okay, so from that to this.
Yes.
You know, whenever anything gets really crazy, we do what's called wall to wall, right? And that's from the big studio, and it's just, if something crazy's going on, you can always find us at wall to wall, that kind of place. But there are so many other avenues that you can access us to when we're not doing like the wall to wall coverage from the studio.
Right.
And this is one of those places, and it's going to be important today.
Yes, that's why this has a new home, WAFB Plus, where you can catch it in real time or taped later. So if you say, hey, I'm getting groceries right now, but I want to know what the weather's going to be come 3 o'clock when the storm is going to hit, well, you can watch it on Amazon Fire TV, on Roku, on Apple TV, and Steve has an update coming up in about 10 minutes here. Really important for you to know ahead of the storms, because this is something that we're going to be watching closely tonight.
Yeah, this is something, like Steve is one of those that posts all the time. Everybody knows him. His Facebook Lives are fantastic. I mean, he's on Twitter all the time. He's just one of those who's got it, and he's got the subject matter, the information that people want.
He's the
as well.
doctor.
He really is. So he'll be coming at you a Facebook Live, like you said, up on YouTube, WAFB Plus through all these. So you don't have, wherever you're joining us right now, just stay there. So we're going to jump off a little bit earlier than we normally do, just to make sure that everything is set up for him and we are good to go, so we can actually get to the forecast, which again is the absolute headline maker today.
Yes, and again, we're not hyping this up in any sort of way. We just want to make sure you're prepared so you're not caught off guard, because a lot of times here in South Louisiana, you just never know, and that's a key thing. Our weather team gets a lot of heat, but these are forecasts. Remember, this can change in the drop of a hat.
In a minute.
Right. So it's better to be prepared than not.
And when you look at the numbers, we'll get severe weather down here. But when you look at what the forecast center is predicting right now, you look at that bullseye up in the northern part, of central part of Mississippi, and then it extends. The capital area, the Metro Baton Rouge area, is about a 3 on a 5 scale, which we don't see very often. Just a 3 of the 5. And then just north of the capital city, a 4 out of 5. Exactly right. We rarely see that. So we want you to kind of know what's going on, and nobody better than the doctor.
That's it. So stay right here. He's going to come back on in a couple minutes so you can find out exactly what is happening, so you can let your friends and family know too.
Be safe out there, please, everybody. Again, be back right here at 9:30, just in a few minutes. We'll see you again tomorrow morning. As always, coming up at 9 News and Noon, join Scotty Hunter and the crew as, again, they continue to step you ahead and get you ready for what's to come.
That's it. In the meantime, have a great day. Be safe, be well. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, y'all.